Good day, everyone. I am Maria Shekelin S. Cortil from Group 2 of Groupings in Introduction to World Religion and Belief System, Early Hinduism, from Vedic to Epics. So before we proceed, let's have our outline. First, we have the Vedic period. Second, we have the Ophiuchans era. And then lastly is the epic literature era. Vedic period naman, ang nangyari kasi dito nung 1500s to 500 BCE is nag-start pa lang nilang isulat yung four Vedas na yon. This time, ito yung kinakalalang Bronze Age of the history. Parang ito yung Bronze Age, no? Naging Bronze Age siya kasi nga dito nag-start yung literature ng mga Hindus, which is yung four Vedas na yon. And that four Vedas will be discussed in the next video.
There are four types of books in Vedas. The first one is Rigveda. Rig means praise or hymn, while Veda means knowledge. This book contains the hymns and praise for deities. The second is Samaveda. Sama means melody or song, Veda means knowledge. This book focuses on hymn set music for ritual chanting. The third is Yajur Veda. Yajur means worship or sacrificial formula, while Veda means knowledge. This book contains the rituals and instructions for conducting sacrifices. And the last one is Atharva Veda. Atharvan is associated with magic and healing powers. Veda means knowledge. This book focuses on daily life practices, protection, life and spiritual practices including healing spells.
So, hello everyone. I am Liliana Gil S. Apostol from Group 2 and I will talk about the rituals in Vedic period. So, we have three rituals in Vedic period. Isa na doon is yung yajna, samskaras, and purification rites. Pero, magsisimula muna tayo sa yajna. Ang yajna po, meaning sacrifices, ito po yung Vedic ritual where people make offerings. Think of yajna as a way to connect with God in the universe. It is all about offerings po. Which is why it's called sacrifice. Tapos, ang meaning din po ng yajna, it is about selfless and giving back. Pinapakita dito kung paano nagko-konektado ang lahat sa isa't isa. So, pinaperform ito ng mga tao to ask for blessings, to clear out negativity, and to create a good vibe sa community nila and sa buhay nila. So, during rituals, people throw things like ghee. Ang ghee po is ito po yung clarified butter and grains sa mismong fire. While sinasabi nila yung prayers nila or yung mantras nila. So, may tatlong types po tayo ng yajna. Ang isa po doon is yung soma yajna. Ang soma yajna po is focuses on plants. While ang Ashvamedha yajna, it is focused on horse. Ito po yung mas symbolic as of now. And then yung pinakahuli po is yung Pashu Yajna. Ang Pashu Yajna po, it focus on animal offerings. But hindi na po siya kadalasang ginagawa ngayon kasi people choose to use non-animal items. Okay. Ang next naman po natin ay samskaras. Ang samskaras po is life cycle rite. It is a ritual where people celebrate big life moments. For example, giving birth or getting married. These ceremonies help people bless a person and connect with their family and friends or community po. Ang most common ng samskaras is jatakarma. Ang jatakarma po is giving birth, while ang namakarana is naming the baby, while ang anaprashana is ito po yung first time ng baby sa pagkain ng solid food. These ceremonies help people bless a person po. And also being a family and community for prayers and celebration. So, hindi lang naman po meaning ng samskaras ay event or ritual. It also gave us the meaning to live a good and meaningful life. So, ang pinaka-last po natin is purification rites. purification rites po, ito po yung rituals that clean a person or an object from bad vibes or impurities. These ceremonies po make something or someone pure and ready po for special events. Often po itong ginagawa before the wedding or after the baby is born or when they fill up. May iba't iba po tayong uri ng purification rites. Ang una po dun is yung water. Using a water to cleanse you. While yung ano naman po, yung fire po, burning something po or getting rid of bad negativity. While yung panghuli naman po is yung smoke. They use incense or herbs po to create a smoke cleanse. Different cultures have their own way of using this ritual. Paniniwalaan po kasi nila na importante ang pagiging clean and pure. So, this ceremony din po includes praying and good wishes po.
Now, proceed na po tayo sa the Vedic Period hymns. The Vedic Period hymns spanning from around 1500 to 600 BCE is renowned for each rich literary and religious tradition, particularly the composition of Vedas. The Vedas are a collection of hymns, prayers, and rituals na naging foundation ng Hinduism po. Unang-una po is yung the Rig Veda. Yung the Rig Veda po is the oldest of 4 Vedas and contains over 1,000 hymns dedicated to various deities and natural phenomena po. And naniniwala po sila na they are part of all supreme being.
So guys, next presentation, I'm BULADO. So our topic today is the orphanage era. The orphanage era is estimated to have occurred from the 8th to 5th century BCE. It was a significant period in the history of India. The religion orphanage is a collection of Vedic texts. We were written down containing foundational teaching on metaphysics, ethics, and spirituality. Key development of concept of this era include may mga bagay na include dito is one is rise of philosophical reflection. The orphanage is introduced the concept of such as Brahma. Meaning of Brahma is the ultimate reality of universal consciousness, and Atman. Atman meaning the true self or soul, and explore the reflection, the relationship between the two. They emphasize the idea that each connected to universal as a whole.
Brahman is the ultimate reality, the unchanging, infinite, and all-pervading essence of the universe. It is often described as the source and ground of all being. It is beyond our ordinary perception and comprehension. Atman is the individual self or soul. It is considered to be eternal and unchanging, and it is believed to be a part of Brahman. Atman is not a physical body, mind, or emotion. It is the core essence of your being. It's the unchanging part of you that transcends the material world. Karma is the law of cause and effect. It states that every action has consequences. These consequences will affect the individual in this life or in future lives. Good actions lead to good consequences, while bad action lead to bad consequences. Karma is not seen as a punishment or a reward, but as a natural law that governs the universe.
Religions naman, for 800 to 400 BCE, meron silang philosophical text. And mostly, na-explore nito is yung Brahman and then yung Atman. So, Ang Brahman is naniniwala sila na ito yung ultimate reality. Naniniwala sila na ito yung sources of living. Dito kumukuha ng energies yung mga nabubuhay. For example, nito yung puno, halaman, hayop, at mga tao. While the Atman daw is ito yung individual soul or the higher self. So, ang goal nito is makapag-reunite kasama si Brahman. Parang sa ating mga tao, ang goal ng ating soul is to meet with God, which is the Brahman they think. Kasi nga, they believe that Brahman is the source of living. And tayo naman, na Christians, we believe that God or Jesus Christ is the source of life. Parang ganun lang din sa kanila. They believe that Brahman is the source of life and then the Atman is the soul. The goal is to reunite. Then, kapag nag-reunite sila, merong samsara. Yung samsara naman, ito is yung a cycle of birth, death, and rebirth. Also, this includes the karma. When we say karma, it is the consequences for your action. It's either bad karma or good karma. If your actions are good, of course, the consequences might be good. But it doesn't mean that you did good. Means lahat ng balik sa'yo is tama. May mga possibilities or may mga circumstances na pwedeng bumaliktad yung sitwasyon. Na tama yung ginawa mo pero mali yung babalik sa'yo. It still depends on how they and how you provide more things for yourself na makakapag-isip ka or makaka-feel ka na yung magiging payback sa'yo nun is positive. Also, the samsara can be be driven by the karma. So, yung samsara nga is death and rebirth. Sabi nila, or sabi din sa isa kong nabasa, is that kapag bad karma is death, then kapag good karma is rebirth. Parang sa ating mga Pilipino or our stereotypes, kapag may nawala, may darating. Ganon din sa kanila. While the moksha naman is ito naman is yung cycle birth of reincarnation. So the difference of death and then rebirth, sa death and rebirth, kapag namatay ka, sinasabi, pinapanganak kang ulit bilang ikaw. While the reincarnation, namamatay ka, magre-reincarnate ka, mabubuhay ka, pero sa ibang katawan o sa ibang tao, ibang kasarian or ibang race ka naman. So, sabi nila, yung Atman daw is yung person's inmost soul, which is yung soul natin, yung kaluluwa natin. While the Brahman daw is the transcendent being or the transcendent reality, yung God or yung place where we went up kapag the dead.
So, hi, my name is Justin de los Santos, and I will explain the moral and ethics of the Mahabharata and Ramayana. But the Mahabharata and Ramayana are two significant epics that illuminate the complex nature of morality, duty, and humanity. The Mahabharata teaches about the challenges of fulfilling Dharma and the profound consequences of war, showcasing the tragedy and the decisions of its character that prompt readers to examine their own actions and moral choices. For moral and ethics of the Mahabharata and Ramayana, we have the moral dilemmas navigating the ethical maze. So, the Mahabharata and Ramayana are not black and white tales of good versus evil. They are nuanced exploration of the gray areas of morality. The characters are often faced with moral dilemmas that have no clear answers, reflecting the complexities of life itself. So, next po is yung the burden of choices. So, every characters in this epics is faced with choices that test their ethical boundaries. Whether it is Arwana hesitating to fight his own kid or Ravana's abduction of Sita driven by his desires. Each action has profound moral implications. The epics invite us to reflect on our own choices and the ethical burdens they carry. Ngayon po, we have the ethical teachings, which is for the Ramayana. So, Rama's journey in the Ramayana is a testament to the pursuit of Dharma, even in the face of adversity. His exile, the abduction of Sita, and the eventual battle to rescue her highlight the sacrifices made in the name of duty. The Ramayana teaches us about the virtues of honor, loyalty, and the sacrifices that strength that lies in the ethical result That's it. Thank you.
Story of Mahabharata. This is a story of two branches of family, the Pandavas and the Kauravas. There are cousin families. No, ang main point lang talaga ng story is to tell us na power is more worth it than families nung panahon na yon. Na para bang para sa kanila kapag mas powerful ka, you are someone to be looked up to, kung parang ikaw yung someone na sinusunod nila. Dahil nga meron kang power, you have the ability to control other peoples. And for them, at this era, hindi importante sa kanila ang family. The most important thing for them is power. Para lahat na kokontrol nila, lahat nagagawa nila freely, lahat na mamanduhan nila. And most of all, for them, hindi importante sa kanila kung sino yung nakakalaban nila, kung ano yung nakakalaban nila, at kung kahit gaano karami yung kalaban nila. As long as makuha nila yung gusto nilang power, as long as makamit nila na sila yung magkocontrol sa mga tao, is enough na rin for them. So the main story or the main goal of this story is to tell us that power is worth it than anyone, but family will still be there at the end of the day. Pero the story nga, this still focuses on the two families na nag-aaway for the power.